So guys, it's Cool Story Bro, and today's video I've got an unboxing of an 8Bitdo Gamepad controller. I can actually use it on USB-C products, but when I look on the box right now, it's saying you have a USB cable, not a USB-C port cable. If it's Amazon's mistake of doing the description, this is the box, so when you get one, this is what it's going to look like. On the back, it don't really say nothing, but as you can see right now, you get 1 year warranty, which is awesome. And it says you can use it for the Nintendo Switch, Mac OS, Windows, Steam, Android, and Raspberry Pi, which is, I don't know what that is. I think it's like another computer base. But mainly the things I'm going to be using it for is Windows and Mac and probably the Switch, who knows. I'm not going to be using it for Android because, as you know, I'm a big Apple user, so I don't really have an Android product to actually show you. So as you can see, it says a black edition, just reminds me of my MacBook Pro with the USB-C port. So let's have a look at this. So this is the 8Bitdo Gamepad controller. Just going to get this cover off. I gotta say, I do love 8Bit's presentation of packing things up. This is pretty cool. Just kind of reminds me of like an iPhone, you know? It's pretty cool. So wow, this is it. This is what we get. And I think this just is a appreciation. I've been told by many people, do not download the latest firmware because apparently it bricks this gamepad, meaning it actually breaks it. As long as it works for Windows and Mac, you know, I'm not bothered about the updates unless they fix it, and then will update. So it's got like a little protection here, which is awesome. And here we are. This is beautiful. Wow. It's kind of like a, well, yeah, it is a black. On Amazon, it did look space gray, but yeah, that's why they call it black edition, of course. So here we are right now. So I'm just gonna actually try and get it out. It's quite hard to get it out, but here we are. And when I'm first holding this right now, it feels so light in your hand, but it's got like that noise, which is not a bother, really. You can actually take the battery pack off, where you can actually replace the battery. I don't know if you can actually buy these in store, but you can actually take it off, which is cool. So if anything happens to the battery, you can actually replace it, which is a pretty cool idea. So I'm just gonna put that back on. There we go, make sure it's on. And we've got everything that you want in a gamepad. So as you can see right now, this is the gamepad controller. Really, really nice, and like it says, it feels really, really light to hold in one hand. We've got the D-pad, the buttons, of course. We've got the left and right analog sticks, select and start. And of course, we've got L, L2, R, and R2, which is awesome. And of course, you get in the box is a USB-C, but on the other side, it's a USB, just a normal USB. Now, for me, I really wanted a USB-C and a USB-C. But of course, I think I can actually go out there and buy them or online from eBay or Amazon and get a USB-C to both having a USB-C for. But if you are looking like me, you've got a USB-C Mac, you have to use the accessory. Have that in mind. Make sure that you've got the accessory if you are going to be using it with your MacBook Pro or MacBook with the USB-C port. So both analog sticks got L3 and R3, which is cool. And of course, the grips. That is the main priority I bought this, is because of the grips, so I can actually hold it. Because my first one that I'm showing you right now, it has no grips, as you can see. You just slip off sometimes when it gets too swelly. This is me playing GTA V with this new Pro controller. This is the black edition, like it says. So it's kind of frustrating to get it on. And I'm thinking, well, there's no indicator to say this is turned on. Of course, there is. There's one on the top of the gamepad. As you can see, this little red little dot there. And then there's one on the bottom. When you first turn this on, this will go left to right, left to right. You need to press X and start both together until this starts going left to right really fast, and then it will start going to a green. So I think there's like probably about 5 indicators. So I think this indicator, I think it's trying to tell me that the battery is on low, because of course it's a new product. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to leave it in the USB, but still play GTA Online. So here we go. So this is, as you can see right now, Grand Theft Auto, with me playing with this 8Bitdo, if I can pronounce that right. It's a weird controller name. So anyway, right now as we are driving through the car park, you can see the controls are pretty sweet. There's no lag whatsoever, so I'm going left to right here like that. Pretty cool. And let's press the horn. Yeah. So I want to try the D-pad and see how the D-pad is actually doing. So here we are on the phone. So yeah, the D-pad feels really nice. So there's no lag on that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the D-pad feels awesome. And then I'm just going to put the phone down. There we go. Let's go to different views. So yeah, so let's use the right analog stick. That feels, wow, feels solid. That feels really, really nice as well. Yeah, as well as driving, like it says. So let's use the weapon selection, which is, I'd say it's bot because I'm used to a PlayStation 4. So yeah, that's working super fine. So I'm just gonna actually put my guns on without me driving crazy. Give me a sec. So yeah, using the L1 trigger feels really nice. And even driving as well. So I'm just gonna try, because as you know, I do my videos in Rockstar Editor if you are a subscriber on my YouTube. But if you're new, I do Rockstar editing videos. Sometimes I like to try and, try and rev the engine a bit more. Like, so I'm actually driving like a normal pedestrian or a normal person in real life. So yeah, you can actually feel like the grip of how fast you're going. So if like I put my foot down like this, like so I'm holding it down, it's going more faster. So when I go like that, as you can hear, I'm actually making the engine go no, So yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's go really fast and use the L2 as the brake. So just give me a second, let's go around this corner. Oh, that was a beautiful drift. There we go. And let's put my brakes on. Yeah, reversing, it's exactly the same button. See if I can do a drift. That was my bad, I shouldn't have done it on a one road like this. Should do it like on a big road. So let's go down here and do a drift. Can do it better. Get more speed as well, so yeah, that's working pretty cool. Yeah, do a donut. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm gonna use the button to put like, I think they're like sticky bomb, I'm not quite sure. They're like let oil out, so the car, like I will show you. So the car will actually just probably skid off road. Well, that one didn't, but it slows the car down, if you know what I mean. So that's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm actually gonna get out this car. I'm just gonna run around, make sure the buttons are okay on this. So tapping on GTA, you have to tap the button to run. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Feels nice as well. And I gotta say, when playing with this gamepad, it feels so light. It's like you need to buy one from the store to feel how light it is. It's just really, really light. Most controllers out there, sometimes you get heavy ones and you just feel like they don't need to be heavy. They just need to be like this, Kind of feels like a mobile or tablet, really light mobile tablet device. So I'm just gonna have a look around like so. Yeah, really nice. There's no lag on the controller input there. Really cool. So what I'm gonna do, press the punch button, and I'm just gonna go through my weapon selection. So here we go through the weapons. So if I go on that, and I wanted to change to that, because sometimes I like changing because there's so many guns on GTA. Right now there's a lot of guns because this is a new gun. So change to that, and then I wanted to change to that. Pretty cool. And then change to the alien gun. Very nice. And let's see if I've got a minigun. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so say I was in an online battle and someone was just trying to shoot me. So just like pretend someone was there. So ducking system, really responsive. That's pretty cool. So yeah, and I gotta say, having the first generation, the one I was showing you before, what I've had, it's just, this feels like it, but as you know, with the grips. And I feel like I've got more control of my character on GTA and the car as well. So, because mostly, I think my playing skills have just been really delayed because of, you know, there's no, you know, grips. Of course, the controller's got to have grips, especially when it's in an intense online match, or, you know, someone's just killing you all the time. You just want to show them that you can do better than them, you know. So yeah, I think I've tested everything. I ain't really got the recording set up, but like, you know, if you use your Xbox One application, you can actually set this button as the recorder, or this one. So when you press it, it'll be like, it can be like an Xbox One. You press the Xbox One logo button, and then it will come up and it says you want to record, and then you go to your analog stick and press yes, you know. But I don't really use it because I'm always using Rockstar Editor. Probably when I record PC games, I will probably use it in the future. But all in all, everything that is working so far, which is pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drive to, oh, there's no point. I was gonna drive to the cop station, but looks like I've got cops on me already. So, you know, just gonna press that so I don't get done for copyright. Here we go, here's a cop. So I think I've got my aiming on, I'm not quite sure. Give me a sec, guys. I hope I have, or else I'm gonna be shot to death. Here we go, so let's try the aiming. Yeah, the aiming's pretty sweet button as well. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Here we go. Kills him in one hit as well. This is why I love that gun. So let's quickly run before I die, because I'm nearly dead. Let's see if I can. It's weird, when you play games, it's like, when you're on camera, it don't show you how good you are. It's like the game fights against you, like, oh, he's recording, let's make him look dumb. There we go. Shot him, you see that? Shot him through the helicopter. So yeah, everything's working completely fine. You know, I'm really happy with this gamepad controller. And like it says, you can actually take the battery out. So if anything happens where, you know, sometimes you drop it and then the battery starts leaking and you're like, oh, you know, because this cost me $34.99, so $35 altogether. You wouldn't have to pay out, you know, $34.99 to buy a new one. And of course, you've got 1 year warranty, which is absolutely amazing. So if anything happens in that 1 year warranty, where your controller goes dead or anything happens, anything can happen with this gamepad, you can actually get one for totally free, which is pretty cool. Like it says, I bought this off Amazon.com. So, you know, you can buy it anywhere. I've never seen it in game stores. You can buy it on eBay, which some of the prices are ridiculous. I seen one the other day for like $39.99, so $40, which is not bad, but you wanted postage, which was probably about $4.99. But on Amazon, because I'm an Amazon Prime customer, it was $35, and it came next day delivery, which is awesome. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can find a USB-C cable. So instead of having a USB on where it's actually plugged into my iMac, I'm actually going to be trying to find, so I can actually just plug it into my MacBook without getting the accessory where you have to plug it into the MacBook. Hopefully I can find a cable, just got a USB on this side and then USB when you plug it in. So that'd be so cool, especially because I've got a MacBook with a USB-C. And it's just so annoying because I have to carry that accessory around. This is it right now. So yeah, it's kind of like a, as you can see, it looks like a big box. You can put it in pockets and everything, but I just don't want to carry it. I just want to carry a little cable and I'll be able to, you know, play games when I'm out and about, you know, wherever I am. I can just put my MacBook on and play Grand Theft Auto or any other game. Before I go, I just want to test out the menu, because this is the menu that, if you're a big GTA fan, you already should know. So I'm just going to press that. Yeah, that works fine. So go through here. So let's change the costume, see how that does on this. So yeah, everything works pretty awesome. I'm really happy with this gamepad. So give me a sec. There we go. Let's change. Yeah, fast red, really nice. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this helps you if you want to buy an 8Bitdo Black Edition. Like it says, they don't just do this Black Edition. They do like a kind of a grey color. It kind of reminds me of the NES back in the day. and it's got that sort of color. It's kind of like the one I've shown you already. It's kind of like that color, but with, of course, the grips. First generation of this gamepad, and you're thinking, well, hang on, I want the grips, you know, go out there and buy this one for all means. But if you're happy with the first one, then stay with the first one. But like says, I will probably do a comment to see about this firmware, because apparently, like it says, bricks the whole of this controller. Apparently it don't work as a controller, it works as a mouse, and a lot of people have been taking them back and getting really mad because they said they love the controller. Only weaknesses is this date firmware, and once you update it, it won't work as a gamepad. And I just want to say, have a happy new year, and hopefully you stay to my channel for more future content, more videos and more unboxings when I do get them. And hopefully you enjoy this, and hopefully it would help you in the future of whether to get an 8Bitdo gamepad controller. Thanks for watching, guys.